Spent about 1 month. 1 month in Hawaii, and then on the Big Island, there would be a festival. For a few years, there was a festival in January. So we had a lot of association with her. And because her programs were scheduled already, pre-scheduled, so myself and a few other Western sannyasis, we were also there in Hawaii. We went to her programs at devotees' houses, and I saw her many times, you know, giving her pranam to Guru Varga and her Mangala Charan, and then speaking. And she was very accurate. She was very clear in her understanding. She also spoke English reasonably well, actually. You know? And but I remember there was a public program that was arranged for her, with just ordinary people being invited to one restaurant. The restaurant was closed, but it was a devotee restaurant. In Hawaii. In Hawaii. And when I came there, I was asked to be the translator for her. Although she was speaking in English, but the average people, American people, they couldn't follow so well her accent, you know. And so I became her English translator to convey what she was saying, and I would also tell something, you know, in addition to what she said. So, yeah, so many years. First time was 1994, and that's the first time I came on the Braj Mandala Parikrama with Gurudev. Although I was with Srila Narayan Maharaj for about 6 years already, but I didn't have a chance to go on the Braj Mandala Parikrama. So in 1994, myself and many other of my godbrothers and godsisters, we went. And that's when we met Didi. And we were on the buses every day. And Didi would be sitting there on the bus, and so many devotees were anxious to hear from her what was her experience, because she lived in Keshaji Gaudiya Math for many years. She was a completely renounced lady. She had never been married. You know, you're going to say something?
Devananda Gaudiya Math?
No, in Keshaji Gaudiya Math, in Mathura. I don't know the exact chronology of her history, but perhaps she also stayed at Devananda Gaudiya Math for some time. We'll find out more. I'm sure there will be some biographical sketch of her life.
He was making in Gopinath Bhavan, we making video for her. She very speaking about Chinchura. It's her place, Chinchura.
Oh, her memories of Chinchura.
Yes, she so many pictures. We all do this Manjulari asking, tell us something about your life. And she all time Chinchura. And I want to go there. But Khud Maharaj promised to bring me there. Because Didi promised to bring there. But now we will go for
Is
sure.
she from there?
Chinchura, yes,
born?
it's her place.
Yeah, in Chinchura.
Yeah. And she was so sweet memory about this Chinchura. A lot.
Yeah. She also had a very deep relationship with Srila Trivikram Maharaj. And of course, her Guru Maharaj, Srila Vamana Swami Maharaj. Very, very deep relationship. Her life was a perfect example, actually. And we can say that for both males and females, she really was an ideal example. And you know, it's pretty rare nowadays that women, jivas in the woman's body, don't go through family life or marriage or like that. But actually she showed how this was the supreme good fortune in her case, because she utilized her life. Although she came a little bit late, I think she was already 40-something when she came to the Madi life. She's born in a very wealthy family, I've been told. Very wealthy family. But she left everything. Trivikram Maharaj helped to coax her. Oh yeah, now I'm remembering. I think it was Trivikram Maharaj who used to tell her, because she used to visit the temple, and then he was encouraging her to start to wear tilak. Right? Wearing tilak. And then he began to tell her every day when she would come, that she's wearing the tilak, he would say, "You look so beautiful." And she liked that so much. So like this. One thing about her was she was very small, very short. But her presence is like my Srila Prabhupada. My Srila Prabhupada was also short. He was not tall. But his presence was so great, so big. Maharaj, you want to sit here?
Anywhere.
Well, this is a good spot for you and for me.
For why? For you.
Because the closer you are, the closer that you are to me,
Yes.
the more transcendental inspiration will come from you to me.
I think it's coming from Bonhar.
Possibly.
Possibly.
He's also.
What is this?
Yeah, so we're remembering
Nice treatment.
Srimati Didi and remembering some of our, interactions with her like that. And, so yeah, when she was in her 40s, I believe, then she came to the monks. And soon she took initiation from Srila Bhakti Swami. But actually she was always very, very much attracted to Srila Narayan Maharaj. And this is one of the relationships that they had between the three pillars, Srila Trivikram, Srila Vaman Maharaj, Srila Narayan. That they had like a saying that Srila Vaman Maharaj is like Lord Brahma. Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva, He was like Lord Brahma because, Lord Brahma is giving birth. So, Srila Vaman Maharaj as the Acharya, he would initiate so many. And then, Srila Narayan Maharaj, even his name, Narayan, he's like Vishnu. He would take all the children and maintain them and nourish them, And then Srila Trivikram Maharaj was like Lord Shiva. Why?
Heavy and fearless.
He was like Lord Shiva because he would be very heavy in speaking the truth and destroying, misconceptions. So like that. But she stayed so many years in Keshavji Gaudiya Math as a single lady, Vaishnavi. And, her whole life was filled with very, very excellent level of Krishna bhajan. Always doing her Harinam bhajan. Always.